Evening. My name is J.P. Harlica. I'm a lieutenant with the Houston Police Department. This evening, about 10:27, a call came into Northeast Patrol Division regarding a shooting that just occurred. And when they arrived, what they learned in their preliminary investigation is inside this residence there was a female and her ex-boyfriend who was moving out of the house. At some point earlier in the day, they had gotten into an altercation. So tonight, when he came back to get his stuff, she feared for herself, so she had a third party, another individual, come over here and sit with him to ensure that there would be no fighting or disturbances. At some point, the ex-boyfriend, which we'll call the suspect, turned the disturbance physical and assaulted the female began in the house and then ended up in the front yard of the residence. The third party tried to intervene, at which point the suspect assaulted him. The third party then left and went to his truck. The suspect went back to the female victim who was laying on the ground and started assaulting her more. At that point, the third party came back from his truck and this time had a firearm. He ordered the suspect to stop. The suspect did not. The third party ultimately ended up firing multiple shots, killing the suspect. The third party then left the scene, and officers were able to track him down on the other side of town in Westside's area on Bissonnet, where they conducted a felony stop and took him into custody. So at this time, all parties involved are either here on the scene or in custody on the other side of town.
Is the lady okay?
She was assaulted pretty badly, but at this time she has refused to go to the hospital.
Are you guys able to count on any footage of the incident?
Yes, we do have footage of the incident and have already viewed it and seen it.
You know, you've seen that video, and the injuries sustained by the female and the assault was pretty brutal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a pretty brutal assault on the female.
What's next in the investigation?
So at this time, we got the crime scene unit out here, and Homicide is also doing the follow-up investigation. At some point after Homicide and the crime scene unit gathers all the facts, they'll confer with the Harris County District Attorney's Office. And at that time, the decision will be made whether to file charges on that third party or to send the case to the grand jury to make a decision.
Were there any children in the home?
Yes, so there was another female and two children upstairs. Evidently, during the ordeal, the two children did not wake up. So they are currently still asleep and do not know that the incident occurred.
Thank you, Mr.
Are there going to be any charges on the person that fired at the suspect?
It's way too early in the investigation to do that. Like I said, once Homicide and the crime scene unit gathers all their facts and information, they'll present it to the Harris County District Attorney's Office, who will make the decision whether either to charge the third party or to send it to a grand jury for a decision.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is eerily similar.
Hey, Hood News peeps. Yes. Hey, what's up with it, Hood News peeps? Man, a woman asked a friend to come here today because an ex-boyfriend was gonna get belongings out of this home right here. He's dead. The suspect is dead in front of the house. But a woman called her friend to come help her to just be on the lookout because the guy was gonna come pick up some things. Well, when the friend got here, the ex also arrived. The ex also got here, and he started beating up the lady. The suspect, the ex-boyfriend, started beating up the lady, friends, really bad. And then the friend tried to stop it, and I think he pushed him around too. And then at some point, then he goes back, and the man goes to his truck, and then he starts beating up the woman again. As you guys heard, she was beating up. She was beating up, friends. Okay, she was beating up. She was beating up, brutal. And so the friend came and tried to stop him, and he would not stop. And so he shot the guy. He shot him, and the man is now dead in front of this house. He is dead, friends. Oh my goodness. And prayers going up for that lady. I'm just going to say that. Okay, this is here in Northeast Houston. This is Hoffman, 6900 block of Hoffman. And he's dead right there at the door. And he laid hands on a woman, and the friend who was asked to come be on the lookout for her and just keep her safe, because something told her to ask for help. And that man, you know, I hope he doesn't go to jail for that. I hope that he friends, like when I say he beat her up, he beat her up. Okay? Man, I hope that lady is going to be okay. Prayers going up. There were children sleeping. Her friend was here, and there's some children that were upstairs in the home at the time that this all happened. $25. Woo. Baby, did y'all see that? It says 25. I don't know if that's shell casings or just evidence, friends. Like I said, the dude is like dead at the door, the ex-boyfriend. And then I don't know what's going to happen to the friend. Damn, man. I don't know. They got the shooter, the friend. They got him over there off of Bissonnet. I don't know if he's going to be charged or not. I pray he does not. He was just looking out for this lady. He was looking out for her friends. I can't really say a whole bunch, but he was looking out. And we got the ex-boyfriend dead in front of the house right now. Yes. Prayers for all ladies of domestic violence, anybody suffering that, man. And yeah, they do have the guy in custody, the one that shot this man. But yeah, we got crime scene investigators, a whole team of them, a whole bunch of them. Northeast Patrol pulled up, and the lady did refuse medical. But he was beating her up in front of the home. He was supposed to come get some belongings, and he turned physical. He turned violent. I don't want to walk around because the guy's body's right there where they're kneeling down. Right there, you see the crime scene detectives kneeling down. That his body's right there at the front entrance. Like his body's halfway in, halfway out. And this was all because somebody just didn't want to let go and come get their shit and leave. He wanted to resort to violence tonight. A woman's life is spared because her friend protected her when this guy turned violent. Yes. Prayers going up for this entire situation. It's so unfortunate. The full moon, yes, friends. Full moon is out. Oh, there's a camera right there. They got a ring cam. Look at the shots fired into the wall. Look at the shots fired. Look at the shots fired right there. On that column, you see that column? There's shots in it. Oof, baby. Yeah. I think he would have stayed at the scene. He would have been all right too. But they got him, friends. I mean, I don't think he's gonna get charged. I don't see it. I don't see how. If this man came over here beating the dog shit out of this lady, beating her up bad, then you know, because we got peeps that you know are out here, and so yeah, beating her up bad, y'all. This guy wouldn't lay off of her. The friend kept trying to tell him, "Hey, sir, get off of her. Hey," and he even tried to push him around and everything, friends. And then, you know, he turned back on the woman and started beating her up again. So the friend did what he had to do. I don't know, like this man could have killed her. The suspect could have killed the lady. I think she's in shock, friends. Not that she's refusing treatment. Maybe she'll get it later. I don't know, but I think she's just in shock. A life was lost regardless. I'm sure it's shocking. And women are a lot stronger than you think. Women are a lot stronger than you think. Don't underestimate a woman. Yeah, I honestly feel that this was a case of F around and find out. Fuck around and find out, y'all. I don't know. Look at the crime scene unit. We got a bunch of people out here from crime scene. Oh my goodness, y'all. And I think the friend's work truck is still here too. Somebody's truck is here. I don't know whose truck. Maybe the suspects. Look at the crime scene investigators. It's like an Easter egg hunt for evidence. Jesus. My goodness. Right? And there's children sleeping in the second story of the house. There are children here. Her friends' children are up in there. Pobrecitos. Northeast Patrol, man. Prayers for them. I know they see a whole bunch. Prayers for our crime scene units. They're working around a man's body right now. There's a man laid out right now. We're here at the 6900 block of Hoffman. This is close to Bennington. Close to 59 area. Trinity Garden, I think, is the neighborhood. I think we're in the TG. We're in Northeast Houston, friends. Northeast. I got Zach here with me.
What's up, everybody?
Friends, what are your thoughts on all this craziness?
Yeah, this
So
is
so the suspect is the one that they caught over there off of Bissonnet, right?
Well,
The shooter.
The shooter.
Yeah, the suspect died.
Yes. The suspect is. Huh?
All right, friends.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, friends. I gotta get to my car. My car's over there, so I'll see y'all in a little bit. Stay tuned. I love you guys. Get out of those domestic violence situations, please, ladies, please. And if you're a domestic violent offender and you're over here hurting women, get ready, because you too can meet this kind of fate. You're putting your hands on women. There are men that are going to stand up for women getting abused. Stop abusing women, because you never know, it might be your last breath or your last punch that you throw. There are more people rising to the occasion and helping innocent women that are getting battered down. Stop putting your hands on women, because you too shall fuck around and find out. I got to go.